It's been over a year since Rockstar dropped the first GTA 6 trailer, and the hype for Trailer 2 has never been higher. So I think it is the perfect time to recap the first trailer and highlight all the visible cars in it along with their real-life counterparts. Shout out to the awesome GTA community, especially on gtaforums.com and igcd.net. With their help, I was able to list almost 150 vehicles. So let's get started. Let's begin with this awesome scene. There's the Comet S2 Cabrio, and it's based on the Porsche 992 Cabriolet. Next to that, we have the Cheetah Classic, which is based on the Ferrari Testarossa. And here we have the Gauntlet Hellfire, which is based on the 2018 Dodge Challenger. And here we can see the rear of a new car that seems to be based on the Chevy Sonic next to that. We can see another new car based on the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ moving back to the bottom. We have the Carbon Izar, and it's based on the Ferrari California. Above that, we have the Shader V12, which is based on the Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG. Behind that, there's an Ocelot Jugular, which is based on the Jaguar X ESV Project 8. Next to it, we can see a returning vehicle from GTA Vice City, which is based on the Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible behind it. We can see the Furia, which is based on the Pininfarina Battista. Next to that, we can see the Dominator GTX, and it seems to be based on the 6th Gen Ford Mustang. In the next lane, we have the Tailgater, and it's based on the 3rd Gen Audi A6 just under it. We have the Koei D10, which is based on the Chevrolet Corvette C8. There are also two bikes there, and one is the Carbon RS and the other looks like the Dinka Double T. Next to that, we can see the Landstalker XL, and it's based on the 4th Gen Lincoln Navigator. We can also see a bit of the rear of the Infamous Classic there. And next to it, we can see the Granger 3600 LX. And also this car looks like a new variant, which brings us to this scene. I think this is the same car we saw earlier, and it seems to be based on the 5th Gen Buick Skylar. And here we have a great-looking new duel, which is based on the Ram 3500 heavy-duty pickup truck. And in the left corner, there's the rear of the Buffalo Police Interceptor, which is based on the 6th Gen Dodge Charger police car. And at the end of the scene, we can see the Sand King XL, which is based on the Ford F-250 Super Duty. And we can also see the rear of the DU truck in this scene. In the bottom left, we can see the Pegasi Zorro, which is based on the Ital design. Zono Duera in the other lane. We can see the GRTI Furia, and here looks like a new pickup that we also see later in the video. And next to it, we can also see the Carbon Izar. Here we can identify 5 vehicles, including the Tulip, which is based on the Chevy Chevelle Malibu sedan. And here we can see the updated Dubster, which seems to be based on the Mercedes AMG G63. On the right side, we can see a new SUV that seems to be based on the Audi Q7. Next to it, we can see the Helen, which is based on the Nissan Patrol. And here we have another new pickup that could be a flatbed-swapped Ford F-Series. In this scene, we can also see the side profile of the Tulip, and next to it we can see a new step-side pickup. It's the same vehicle we see here, which seems to be based on the Chevy Silverado K500. And in this scene, we can see the rear of the same truck and also the rear of the Chrysler 300. In this scene, there are 2 cop cars. The first one is the Stainer LeCruiser, and it's based on the 2nd Gen for Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. In this scene, we have the GTA 6 variant of the PM P600, and it's based on the 2nd generation Chrysler 300. Next to that, we have the Buccaneer Custom, and it's based on the lowrider modified Buick Riviera. Above that, we can see the Tulip M100 Donk, which is a new car, and it's based on the 4th Gen Chevy Malibu. Donk upon that, we can see another new Donk variant of an existing car, which is the modified Stainer, and it's based on the 2nd Gen Ford Crown Victoria Donk. Next to that, we can see a new convertible car, and it seems to be based on the 1st Gen Ford Mustang convertible below. That we can see the upgraded Sovereign, which seems to be based on the Harley-Davidson Road King, and the community has identified there's also a hidden Vapid Slam van here. And on the road, we can see the Granger 3600 LX, which is based on the 11th Gen Chevy Suburban. Next to that, we can see the Enos Jubilee, and it's based on the Rolls-Royce Cullinan below. That there's the upgraded version of the Carbon RS, and on the other side of the road, there's the upgraded Primo Custom. Upon that, we can see the Chino Custom, which is based on the 4th generation Lincoln Continental. And here we can see the Omnis EGT, and it's the GTA version of the Audi Aron GT. Next to that, we have a new car, which seems to be based on the Audi RS7, and we can also see the Police Maverick helicopter roaming around the sky.